Because fuck my life. Hello, chat. Good morning, 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 good morning. How are we doing, one and all? Right, there we go. Now all my audio settings are fixed. Oh yeah, didn't do it, did I? There you go. Concord! Still hidden behind a box because I've still got all the stuff on top of the bookcase. But yeah, we'll fix that. Morning, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are we doing, one and all? Let me make a quick change. Let me chat. Bear with me. Oh, I had this looking perfectly the other day, and now I've kind of screwed myself. Hang on. Shrink it down a bit. Like that. I'll move it up a smidge. That'll do. That'll do. There we are. Hello, everyone. Hello, 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 hello. How are we doing, one and all? Morning, Andy. It's I was going to say Monday. It's not Monday. It's Tuesday. How are we all doing? Apologies again. I'll get it started now for the no stream yesterday. Hashtag blame Mrs. Spoony. She's here, by the way. She's behind me. So you can all blame her for that one. Right, let me just quickly do the social medias. So yeah, as commanded by our resident controller, Andy, we are going up to see our Canadian co-hosts for the World Cup. Did it win a poll? Was that what happened? I can't remember why Vancouver was chosen. But yeah, as you can see, we're already loaded in. We're at Dallas. I'm just literally doing the social medias because I'm running a little bit behind because I was having some technical issues. You'll see why I was having technical issues in a minute. I will show off. Oh. So what? Yeah, won the poll. Cool. So yeah, Vancouver it is. England playing Boston. Oh, has anyone noticed something a little bit different? Got some upgrades. Got the new overlay working. So yeah, looks much cleaner. So yeah, today's going to be a day full of upgrades. I haven't even shown you the best one yet. Just bear with me, chat. I will get going properly in a second. Just let me get this all posted. Share that to Instagram. But yeah, Andy, did you think that post was funny that I put in the thingy chat? One more, and then we are all done, and then I'm all free, and then we're going to get the flight plan sorted, and we're going to start making a move. Yeah, I haven't seen the video and the link yet, Andy. I just posted it. I just can't be. Hello, Shadow. It's not been too bad, mate, considering it's 10 o'clock in the morning here, my time. You know, the usual. More up early, doing the school run, yada, yada, yada. Mrs. Spoony's here. She's been off. She's not been very well. I've had to nurse her back to health. I didn't kill you with one coffee. Right. Social medias are done, chat. So, right. Let's jump over and let's get stuff sorted and going. Streaming while the wife's sick's a little ballsy. She's not that sick. She's alright. She was bad yesterday. She's on the mend today. Now she's milking it. Thanks, Shadow. Cheers for that, mate. Could have just left well enough alone, couldn't you? But no, you had to bring that up, didn't you? Now she's got ammunition against me. Cheers, mate. AAL1434. Let me guess, I bet they use that actual call sign, don't they? No, they don't. It's American 434 Quebec. Interesting. Right, let's get this flight plan sorted. I'll pull it up on the big pip, not the little pip, so you guys can see what I'm doing. AAL. The flight number's 1434. KDFW to Vancouver. We're doing it in an A321. Interesting config. We're doing it in IAE with sharklets and 2 additional center tanks. So it's a big old. We're flying a big plane. 434 Quebec. AAL 434 Quebec. I need ground handling database. Need to know what cost index they use for these. Cost index. AAL. American, he doesn't have it. Great, so we'll just have to leave it on auto. Generate the flight. Who do you support in the World Cup? Who do you think, Shadow? Who do you think? Yeah, it's fine. Right, done. Right, so flight plan's in. Pre-file. Vatsim. Pilot. Done. Load up V-pilot. I think Congo. Yeah, that's who I support, the Congo. Are we IE or CFM? I think I might have done the wrong engines. No, we're IE. That's fun. I mean, look at that for a view. Not bad, chat, is it? Not bad at all. So, do you guys like the new overlay? I've been hard at work getting it done. 434 Quebec, A321. Connect. And we're live. Watch what happens when the overlay realises what I'm live on Vatsim. Wait for it, chat. Okay. Let's hope the overlay works. Let's have a look. Come on, overlay. Let them. Come on, overlay. Yeah, buddy! It works! Now you can all tell me how impressed you are. Right, let's do a quick little walk around. Tyres looking good. Give them a kick, you know, and all that stuff. Engines looking good. Pitot tubes looking fine. What does it do when you go live on Volanta? Doesn't do anything for Volanta. Checking out the wings. We're just going to make this a very quick walk around. Make sure there's no people hiding in the engines. Nope, we're good. All the stacks are good. Yeah. Flip around. Hint, hint. Oh, yeah, yeah. I knew you. That's where you were going. Right. All good. We got backstairs. Nope. Wheel well's fine. Those tyres are fine. Back of the engine's fine. Static's fine. Engine's fine. These sides of the statics are fine. Right. Let's head back up to the cockpit. Now, unfortunately, collision is not a thing on this, so I can't walk up the stairs. So we're going to have to do teleportation. And you're just going to have to take my word for it that we walked up the stairs and through that not closed door. Right. Get the dome lights on. So, shall I quickly show you my other amazing little upgrade? Let me switch back to chatting a minute. And switch the cam. Chat. What's this? What's this under my monitor? Oh, that. Why did that not work on thingy? Hang on. Vertical. Oh. Yeah. What's that, chat? I just realised because I switched to chatting, people can't see it. On vertical, oh, that's fine. It's fine on vertical. Yeah, baby, we've got it. It was my Father's Day present from Mrs. Spoony and the kids. Yeah, it's the wing wing. So that's why I wasn't around like Thursday, Friday, and all that, because I was basically, I've cleared my desk a bit. Kyle will be happy. Got a couple of my bits still here, so I had a little clear out of the desk, made some space here, moved some bits over, so like my headset audio's here, my big red button's here, and then yeah, I've got it, and it's just sitting just under the monitor, and I've also mounted, I don't know if you can see this, my eye tracker is mounted to the ridge here. So in theory, I should be able to start doing the head tracking again, hopefully, because it should be in a much better position than what it was. So hopefully we've got it in a good place where I can do that, and then I can use head tilting to look up and down and around. So that's the plan. But yeah, new gear chat. I like stroking it. I'm stroking it right now. Now I'm missing the EFIS. Yeah, I'm not going to get both. I was talking to Mrs. Spoony about this because she was asking me about this kind of stuff and yada, yada, yada. I want to get an EFIS, and I'm going to pull it on the left-hand side. But what I'm going to do is when I get the... Oh, because obviously I want the radio and the transponder as well. I don't want the selector. I just want the tuner and the transponder. And I'm going to have them on this side. I would love to get, if possible, like a custom sort of bracket so I can just have them here and here right on this side. But I also need to get a monitor stand, not a monitor stand, a monitor arm for this, so that way I can free up, because the FCU here is sitting on the monitor stand, so it's like it's really wedged up. So what I want to do is free up a couple of inches of space, get rid of the monitor stand so it drops down a bit, and then yeah, I'll make a bit more room. Yeah, sorry, the wife, I call it the FCU, the wife calls it the fuck you. The muck you, yeah, the muck do and the fuck you is what she calls it. So yeah, that's me setup now. So we're going to be definitely having to play with this today. Why switch cams? There it goes. Yeah, that'll be cool if I can get that working. So yeah, we'll get the ethos at some point. But yeah, we're gonna. Right, I'm gonna tell Wesley's American cousins to get started on the flight. That's fun. But yeah, we can definitely see about that. But yeah, no, it all works. So look, if I zoom in, quickly switch the cam back again. I don't know how much you can see it in the thingy. But yeah, look, I can. Set everything, yada yada yada. Everything works. I can go heading track. It all works. Yeah, and it just. So yeah, I is a very happy boy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why I've said, because, you know, explaining it to Mrs. Spoony, because she was all like, well, so why does it make it better in that, aside from the fact that you've got it and it's physical? I said, because when you're, the most annoying bit of doing flight sim is when you're like you said, when you're having to spin the dials or the knobs and the plane's moving or something's going on, like, you get, you know, it gets a bit frustrating, doesn't it? Why is it saying the GPU's off? It's not, the GPU's on. Over. Right, so yeah, exactly. I know. We're children, aren't we? I said knobs, Sue. Chat's giggling. I said knobs. Yeah, I know. We do like our knobs to play with. Yeah, Andy, you like the new overlay, mate? Uh-oh. Why is my controls not working? Why is chase plane not working? What the f... This is not the kind of start I expect from you. Oh my god, because it's... Because I've never flown this config before. Ah! Similar aircraft. Yeah. How about replacing them? Oh, for God's sake. It's because I've never done this. I've never done this config of plane before, so it's like I've got to reset everything again. Yeah. Just while this is going on, the plane thingy. Overhead. Boom. Definitely be using the FCU view from now on. Don't need that. Don't that. Yeah, I know. Fuck you. Sorry. Oh, great. Now it's duplicated everything. Great. Just what I needed. Can I select multiple? Yes. Please let me do this rapid fire. Oh my god. Chase plane, you're so clever. You hold Alt, it gives you a quick delete. So the ones I've just inadvertently imported. And just delete them like that. Yay, cool. Right, snacks are loading. Fuel should be loading. Oh, here comes the fuel truck now. Overlay's looking mint. Yeah, lot of work into it. Lot of work. The vertical's currently using the old one, but that's just. There's still a few like bugs in that I need to sort and get it to work. But the new one. What, in America? Oh, great. Whoa. I've been playing around with a new add-on for Andycam. Nice. Right. Let's get the plane set up. Let's go over to the flight in it. Request. In it. Request. Done. So we are American 430, they'd say 434 Quebec. Cost index for this is going to be, good question. Let's get the EFB up. Cost index 11. Cruise flight level 340. We'll grab the wind. Oh, sorry, I just realised I ain't got my usual button up. Hang on, chat, bear with me. Like I said, I've never flown this config of the thingy before, so it's like, what? Oh, there's my invoice. Import that one. I have both, yeah, I do. There we go. So now if I pull the tablet up, you can see all of it. Lovely. Wind. Request. Flight plan. Right, what are we looking at? The Hoodad 2 departure out of Dallas Fort Worth. Obviously there's no one at the minute, because what time is it in the States right now? Okay, Google. What time is it in Dallas, Texas? It's 4:35 in the morning. So, yeah. We're taking apparently 17 right. Okay, Google, shut up! Jesus Christ, you stupid bitch. Hoodad 2 departure. There's no transition, so it's just Hoodad 2. Right. That's it. Performance. We'll do the progress page to Vancouver. Charlie Yankee Victor Romeo. 1,500 miles. This is a long flight. So we definitely need to get a shake on. Current weather at Dallas is KDFW. Is what is that in freedom units? Altimeter 3001. Be 3001. Constraint set to 10. VOR 1 on 1. Constraint nav leave that to 20. VOR 2 on 2. Yeah, well, it's a cheat, EFB. I do have my tablet though. I can use my tablet. It's just I haven't got any. I need a desk arm. That's another thing I need to get. I need to get a desk arm so I can have my tablet. But I need something I can like so I can stow the arm, if you know what I mean. Because I don't have a lot of room on the desk. Okay, let's have a look at the load sheet. Atsu. AOC. Oh yeah, one question I did have for you guys in the chat is the new overlay size okay? Yeah, I did. I got to admit, I did see Katie's thingy about her project. I think yeah, that looks really good. I will definitely be using it. We've definitely got to slide into her DMs and see if we can get some access to that because I think she's done a really cool tool there. Right, which one do we use? Use the latest load sheet. So, zero fuel weight is going to be 69.5 with a centre of gravity of 26.2. Our total fuel we're going to be loaded with today is, I'm going to say 14.7. So we'll go to init B and load those figures in. 9.5 slash 6.2 block 14.7. Let the computer do the figures. Overlay's good size, cool. Yeah, I tweaked it. It was actually when I was originally working on it when I copied Dan's codes because Dan's codes. So this new version of the overlay, Dan was working on it, but it was working on stream elements, as we all know. That's gone to shit. So I had to rip his code, gut all the stream elements shit out of it, and make it work locally. And then obviously there was a few bugs in that I had to stamp on and get them fixed. So it works. The ETA, I'm pretty sure it just pulls from the flight plan. I don't think it's actually like updating and pulling live data, but that's fine. It's rough. So yeah, we're just waiting for the plane to load. Okay, so I need nuts. Right then, let's get the EFB back up. Spoony, show Island your new toy. Oh, hang on. Batting. Which? Why does whenever I hit switch cam, it doesn't actually switch cam? There we go. What's this island? Oh, island. There you go. I'm gonna get. Look what I've got. Although I've just noticed something wrong, but yeah, I'll fix that next time. Nice. Some weird stuff. Right. Who Dad 2 departure. What are we doing? Initial climb is. Oh my god. 10,000 feet. So if I get rid of the FB, press forward a couple of times so you guys can see the FCU. Oh yeah. 1,000 feet set. QNH. We'll get some performance figures in. Sync the load sheet, sync the weather. We'll assume full length. Right, perf. 1631. 173 V rotate. These are fast speeds. My god. 173 for the rotate. Spoony rule we won't do because it's over 2,000 feet. It's a flaps 2 departure. Up 0.9er. Flex of 47. We are giving this thing the absolute beans today. Overlay looks great. Thank you, mate. Yeah, a lot of work I've been doing over the last few days. Right, FCU's all dialed in. So we're managed. 10,000 feet initial climb is set. We are literally... Are we still fueling or are they now done? I think, yeah, they've just finished fueling. Painter Island, yeah. Yeah, looking good, looking good. Yeah, new overlay, got it all fixed. I was umming and ahhing about moving my camera pip that you see me on here and moving it over, but I think it's alright like this. All feedback greatly appreciated. Boarding is started. ...203 passengers on board. Right, nice. So seatbelt sign can go on. Have a look. So passengers are now coming on board. Hello. Yeah. Passengers are now coming on board, so we'll close the doors. Lock the door. We did get auto-assigned escort code by vatsim US, which is 2314. Transponder is on. Right, out of Dallas, we are taking runway 17 right. So we're going to be pushing back, facing to the left. We're aiming for the northeast hole pads, whatever that means. So we'll probably be taking Yankee up to the northeast hole pad, whatever it is, to Echo Foxtrot, I presume, or one of these. We can probably take whichever one we want and then go. To get on, we'll probably take Golf all the way up and then join at Yankee like this. So this is the plan we'll be looking at for our taxi route. And then, yeah, so once we're aboard, we'll get going. Right, I'm going to start the APU now, just so I don't forget. 1, 2, 3, 4, I declare the APU on. Bags have just showed up. We're in November 160, November, while we're boarding, and before Andy really starts shouting at me, I'm going to get the Volanta started up. When Volanta first starts up, it really lags my computer out. Right, Andy, Volanta's up. This way. Right, APU's up, get the bleed on, ground power off. So yeah, we're just waiting on the boarding. Well, they're already pretty much aboard now anyway, nearly to all 200. What was our cruising today? 34 again, wasn't it? 3, 4. Right, let's ding the cabin. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is your Captain Spoony speaking from the flight deck. Welcome aboard this American Airlines service from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport to Vancouver. We're currently completing the final stages of baggage loading, and once that's finished, we'll be ready to close the doors and begin our pushback. Today's flight time will be approximately 4.5 hours, and we'll be cruising at 34,000 feet as we make our way northwest across the United States and into Canada. Weather along the route looks favourable, and we're expecting a smooth flight. The latest forecast for Vancouver calls for mild temperatures, good visibility, and generally pleasant conditions on our arrival. As we prepare for departure, please ensure your seatbelt is securely fastened, tray table stowed, seat backs upright, and all electronic devices are switched to flight mode. Our cabin crew will be making their final checks very shortly. On behalf of the entire American Airlines team, thank you for choosing to fly with us today. Whether Vancouver is your final destination or you're connecting onwards, we're delighted to have you on board. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight, and we'll look forward to welcoming you to Vancouver later on this morning. Boom. Oh, so good. I've made the compass drop out. But yeah, if any of you guys got any questions about the fuck you, as my wife now calls it, you're more than welcome to. I'm happy to ask any and all. Yeah, that's the next thing. I need to get the overlay sorted so that when we do adverts, the overlay pops out the advert. That'll be cool. Trust me, I've got a lot of plans for the overlay. It's going to be awesome. A question regarding the fuck you I want to know about is build quality in your opinion. Build quality is very good. Does it look like completely 100% identical to an Airbus panel? No. Like, the fonts are like, but the build quality is very good. If you've got the Mukdu or anything other from Wing Wing, it's perfectly good. Feel of it is great. The display is lovely. Like when seeing the numbers and everything. No latency as well on the panel. You push the button and it's done. Like, you hit AP1, like you wouldn't even know. Like, there's no lag or anything like that. So it's very reactive. It's also a little bit bigger than I expected it to be. I had to actually move my monitor up a bit for it to slide under. But that's neither here nor there. Yeah, build qualities. If you've got any of Wing controls, I should call them by their proper name now. If you've got any of their other stuff, the build quality is just as good. They give you a full goods pack as well. They give you these little stands. So I don't know if you could see it on the camera, but it's got little legs to mount it to, which work in a variety of ways so that you can mount it to like a bracket, or if you're trying to do like a home cockpit setup and all that, that all works. Yeah, the knobs, the knobs all feel perfectly fine. It's a bit of a weird adjustment, especially like if you're doing the heading, because it's so granular. Like if you're doing like a full 180 degree, you're really going for it, and you're not just, you know, got quick go. Aside from that, yeah, it's great. Definitely recommend it. Like I said, is it a 100% looking accurate to an Airbus? No, it's like 90%, but you know, would you probably care? Probably not. I mean, it's got the glowy lights on it, so like everything's backlit and it all works. I don't know, can I show you in this view? Probably not. Let me switch back. Hang on. Hang on. Whoa, why did that not just change over? Oh, because I hit the wrong button. So if I switch... Why does that keep doing that? It's doing weird shit. There it is. So I don't know if you can see it, because this is an old webcam. But yeah, it's got the backlight. So if I scroll, can you see the backlight? So it works. So I'm hovering over the light control in the cockpit on msfs, and it's doing all that accordingly. So I'm scrolling down in the cockpit, scrolling up. And it also works for the actual display as well. So if I turn the lights down, and then I turn the display down, you see it? Yeah, if I scroll up a bit, so you might be able to see it. So yeah, there you go. So the display, all the backlights work, all the lights work. So when the APU's engaged, you'll see the AP1 light up. Right, I think we're all done and aboard. Right, let's get the final load sheet, and then let's get going, because we're got to be on time here. $9.5. Where's Discord going mad? 7.9. 40.6. 6. Right. Sync the final load sheet. Recalculate the numbers. So 163, 173, 173. Flex of 47, and it's now up 0.7. So it's the only thing we've had to change is the trim. Cool, we're good to go. Right, let's get out of here. Beacon light on. I have updated GSX as well, as you can see. So we're all up to date. Let's get the dome light off. We want pushback facing left, I believe. Yeah, pushback face left. I don't know how it works at Dallas, because Dallas has got an apron. it is. Parking brakes released. Start the clock. Right. Roger that. Engine start. Wait for the ignition to all come on. Yep, all good. Start engine 1. Mrs. Spoony's already like, I want to be on a plane. Brake set. Yeah, 77 days, yeah. Right, how do I taxi out of here? Just taxi straight ahead? No idea. Engine 2. See you, mate. Bus. Right, it's good to start both engines. Taxi light on, APU off, lead off, wing light on, arm the ground spoilers, auto brake max, flap 1, flap 2, flaps coming down. Flap 2, right, weather radar on, ignition off, right, flight control check, pull down, pull up, neutral, pull left, pull right, neutral, rudder, pull left, pull right, neutral, trim up 0.7. Set. Right, flight control check is done. Right, all good. Let's go. Parking brake released. Put some beans. Right, where are we supposed to be going? So we're here on this taxi line. How are you supposed to leave the ramp? That's the bit I don't know. Because I need to get to golf, and golf's over here. This is where my inexperience with America comes in, because I'm like, I'm not sure how they get over. So we just follow it up. How they do this, because obviously. So what I did was, when we arrived in from Heathrow, was I just literally cut across. Because they've got these, what looks like remote stands, and they're all given numbers, like this one's called 109. And 109 joins onto golf. See if we can get onto Zulu, because here's Zulu. Zulu's actually where I want to go. Hello, Hatchet. You see, the taxi line at no point does it actually. Right, I'm going to just take this left line here. What's this, 104? Yeah. And I'm guessing that's where you leave the apron, but whatever. And we're going to take Yankee. This is Zulu. Now we can turn off some. Take off config chest is done. Okay. I'm the ramp control. Oh, you are a ramp. No way. I'm a ramp tower controller here at DFW. Yep, like you said, those spot numbers is where we would send you out to talk the ground to get you off as well. Gotcha. So, all the 100, so all those spot numbers like 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, they're not, are they stands as well, or are they just like literally where you enter the apron? It's nice to meet you, Hatchet, if you are a ramp controller. That's very cool. Hello, mate. Welcome to Aviation TV. Guessing I'm going uphill because suddenly my plane is slow to a crawl. Yeah. Yes, we would land you. You would call ramp, and we would assign you a spot to enter. Gotcha. Saying we're sending you out. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. I'm guessing as well you use them as like just like if you're backed up as well, you can just park them on those spot numbers. Most of those numbers on Bravo terminal line right up with the gates. Gotcha. Gotcha. Because as a European pilot, that's like, and then you like we don't do that in the UK at our airports. And I don't do a lot of American flying, to be quite honest. That's why I was just like, oh, okay. Oh, terrain bump. to the northeast hull pad. Ramps back up, there is room. We will hold you on a spot number. Okay. That makes sense. Makes absolute sense. Rolling down the hill. Right. Juliet, Kilo, or Lima. We can take any one of them. Oh, there's brakes, bunch of brakes. Right. Coming up as a Kilo. There's the first one, right? That must be Juliet. Next is Kilo. And we'll just take Kilo. We're not going to muck about. Okay, I think I see how Dallas is working here. I think I'm seeing the logic. So this is where they hold the aircraft if they've got tons of departures, I'm guessing. So you have 3 taxiways just for holding. So we'll take Kilo. Correct, gotcha. Gotcha. This is making sense. Yeah, those are the de-ice pads and holding pads. Oh, okay, so you do de-icing here as well. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Because then I see you've then got... Okay, I see how you're doing this. So you use the pad, and then from here, I'm guessing you would then line them up depending on where you need them from there to there, and that's just how you transition them. So you've got this little holding area here, and then you've got your 3 entries, your 3 hold points onto the actual runway itself. Gotcha. Or you can cross them. Okay. This is making sense. Right, what's that? That's Echo Hotel. We'll just split it down the middle. We'll do Echo Golf as well. We missed Echo Golf. We missed Echo Golf, didn't we? Yeah, we did. It's alright. We'll take Echo Foxtrot. It's fine. It's nice. This is what's real time in Dallas. I don't always fly in the dark. Well, that's because you pick days that I'm flying in the dark. Right. We know. Yeah, exactly. No, that's all cool stuff. Right, let's get the transponder on. Transponder 2 on. Ta-ra! Check left. Make sure there's nothing.
Approaching 17 right.
There's Raz. So we're on the right runway. He's always in the dark regardless of the time of day. Thanks, chat. Thanks. Oh, I forgot to ding the cabin. Good job they're not real. Right, chat. Let's go to Vancouver.
On runway 17 right.
Right, are we ready, chat? Start the chrono. Stick down. Please. 50. Hand off the tiller. Happy, stable, send it. Man flex 47 SRS runway auto thrust blue. Positive rate, gear up. was that, babe? Yeah, that's just the light. That's the lights, babe. It's the cat's eyes in the middle of the runway. What? Takeoff tax, yeah. Let's climb. Back one. Right, let's go AP1. Engage. Oh, the invoice noise. Okay. Oh, why did I get an invoice though after I just took off? That was a weird one. Right, flap 0. Let's get some speed. Let's go. Dallas is looking gorgeous. Right, disarm the ground spoilers. Landing lights can come off. Turn off's off. Nose light off. Ding the cabin. Oh, sorry, yeah, they are lights. They're not cat's eyes. They are lights. That's what. That means you're running down the middle of the runway. Yeah. Look how massive. This is all just Dallas, and Dallas is a huge area. Look at the size of it. Look, it is. Because if you look at Google Maps, you see basically there's about 3 cities all next door to each other, and they all have basically all grown so big they've mushed together. So you've got Dallas, Arlington, Hatchet, help me out here, who's the third one? And yeah, if you look at it on the map, they've got all some. Let's turn the audio back down again. Fort Worth, there you go, Fort Worth. So those 3 cities have all got so big, they've just mushed into one, essentially. Mushed, yeah. Oh, got some skyscrapers. Yeah, look at it, look. So there's Dallas Fort Worth Airport, and look at how big the city is. Just in every direction. That's wild. This city's massive. So Vegas Expo next year. Yeah, all right. Right, let's go up to cruise. 340. Sorry, I should show you. 340. That. 40 on the range. Yes, it's massive, yeah. Surely because you call it something, don't you, Hatchet? The Dallas metropolitan area or something, don't you? Because it's all mushed together now, isn't it? That's surely got to be one of like the biggest areas in the whole like United States, right? Of, like terms of city area. Right, we're going all the way up to cruise, so we'll set standard. Passing 10,000 feet, we're accelerating up. We've literally got a straight line for miles, so the seatbelt sign can come off. Yeah, the Metroplex. That's it. That's what you call it. The Dallas Metroplex. Yeah, I know, it does make it sound like that, doesn't it? The Superman lived there, my wife just said. Right. Let's go to Vancouver. Yeah, welcome to any new guys in the chat. Welcome to AviationTV. We're doing a World Cup Fever series. My Sweden ops is currently on pause for it, so what we're going to do is we're going to visit all of the cities hosting the World Cup in the United States and Canada and Mexico. Dallas is going to be our hub just because of the fact I forked out for the scenery for it, hence why we flew out of here today. If you missed our first leg, that happened last Wednesday. Was it last Wednesday? What day did I do it? God, see, this is how much my brain farts. Yeah, we did a massive long haul. We did London Heathrow all the way over to Dallas. It was a 10-hour flight, 11.5 hours. We streamed it live. I'm pretty sure the VOD is now live on YouTube. Tuesday. Thank you, Drago. Yeah, we flew Tuesday, the match was Wednesday. Andy's put the link in. Yeah, if you want to go check that out, Andy very graciously, as my new little assistant, has cut it down from an 11-hour video down to 3. How he's managed it, I don't quite know. Man is an absolute legend. Cut you out mostly. Well, yeah, that's what I would do too, to be honest. But yeah, this is going to be another little bit of a long one because we're not due to land into Vancouver till about... Oh, it's going to be close. We're looking at about 2:30. So yeah, here we are, just finishing the Who Dad departure. Who Dad? Passing a waypoint called Piglet. Piglet to Muti to Who Dad, and then that's it, we're on our way and out of here. So it's literally, like I said, you take off, your right turn, and it's just straight all to the way to the waypoint called Who Dad, and then that's it. And then from there, we just straight over. So we're going to cross the... What do you call this? You call this like the Texas Panhandle, don't you? Near the Texas Panhandle. Cross into... we briefly cut into New Mexico. Cross Colorado. So it'll be over like the Rocky Mountains. Testing my geography knowledge here. Into Wyoming. Into Idaho, then into Washington State, and then literally in Washington State we actually start the arrival, and then as you can see, we literally just then do the arrival, cross the border, and land at Vancouver. So flight wise it's relatively straightforward because we just straight line it. Might get a sunrise arrival. That's gonna be cool. But yeah, we're in a Big boy. Wing lights can come off now. That can go to 1. Oh, speaking of sunrise, so it's already started. Look at that for a shot. So yeah. Yeah, if you're new to watching us, please give us, if you're watching on YouTube, like, subscribes and all that stuff. Because if you don't, YouTube doesn't promote the channel because I'm not throwing money at them to do it. And as always, if you're new on Twitch, hello, follow, subscribe if you want to avoid the ads. Right, let's have a look. But yeah. Did that viral video of ours actually like slow down, or am I dreading to see how much we've actually... what was I going to say? Oh, it only got 31,000 views. My son went to the casino last night. He's went with 100. He's come back with 275. So he's up. Yeah. But yeah, not bad. So what's he buy me then? Yeah. Right, let's get some performance data in for the arrival. If Kyle's still about, I could do with a stand for... where did it land in real life? Let me have a look. Where did it land? Gate Echo 75. There we go, that's where we're parking. Echo 75, where's that on the chart? Got it. Okay. So we're aiming for this one right here. Unless I'm missing something. Hang on. I'm missing something. No. So yeah, Echo 7. Well, it says Echo 75, but I'm assuming it just means 75. So yeah, stand 75 is where we're aiming for. Weather at Vancouver, CYVR, is currently altimeter is 3004, temperature 17, wind is 330 at 4, and our arrival, we're doing the what are we doing now? It's saying 26 left, but it's saying that's not a good idea right now. What's say intentions is saying arrival runway 08 left or 13. So as the wind swung, we need to check the real winds. CYVR, what are they landing right now? Coming in on... No, they're coming in on 26 left. Say intentions is wrong. So it's 26 left. Which is what we're programmed in for, which is good for me. So that's wrong. So we're doing the Grizzle 1 arrival, which you can see us on now because we're doing the METAL transition. So METAL, which brings us all the way to Egret, and then from Egret we just come down, loop around. Oh shit, top drop reached. 10,000 feet, no, not 5,000 to go. Hey, see, I did that with the FCU. Right, done. I don't even have to look at the plane. 5,000 set. There is a 10,000 limit, but we have to be at... Actually, it says 6,300, so we'll put that in. 6,300 feet. What we have to be for 26 left at Ovbin. So we'll dial that in. We're now descending. Right, so Grizzle 1. We've got to be above 14,000 feet at Pizay. We've got to be below 12, above 10 at Egret. We've got to be above 8 at Govav. 6,300 if we're going for 26 left, which we are by Ovbin. And then basically we come round Taggett, Ondux, Pemsu, then we go manual. So pretty standard affair. I'm assuming an ILS Zulu because it's thingy, so we'll pump that in. We've got to be at 4,000 by Kipper, and the Barrow is going to be 207. Done. Let's go into sim brief. We'll get some landing performance. It's going to be auto brake low. Auto brake low is set. Right, I think that's pretty much everything. Right, get the drawers in. We'll also pause the tunes. Down we go. There you go, guys. Landing rate predictions are now in the chat. Let me log back into vatsim. I was too busy laughing at the fact that Indonesia 16 has Christmas decks in my video. What's wrong with that? What's my current ETA? According to the broken... Apparently we're not landing till 6 o'clock. That, I'm pretty sure that's broken. Yeah, and it's coming out in June. Yeah. Go on there, Mr. Spoony. What's your landing prediction? 247. What time's the England game on as well? 9 o'clock. That's a bit late, isn't it? What's that? Can I finish about 11? Ouch. Yeah. Pretty mountains. Let's take some screenshots for Andy. Tell how bad the headwind is. Look, we're descending and we're right on the bottom of the VNAV, the speed. So yeah, this speed is kicking our ass at the minute. Let's have a check of Volanta. Have we got a lot of traffic about? Little. Nothing major though. Looking good, looking fine. Lazy. So yeah, scenery wise, this is FS Dream Teams Vancouver with, I can't remember what I picked up, something to do with city scenery. And in comes Basic with the raid. Basic, am I like your #1 fan? Thank you, Basic, with the raid of 15. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to aviation.tv. I'm your host, Spoony Booba. You've timed this quite well, Basic. We're just arriving into the beautiful Vancouver, co-host of the World Cup for our World Cup Fever series of 2026. We've just flown from Dallas, Fort Worth to Vancouver. So yeah, sit down, take your seats, buckle in. I was literally about to turn on the seatbelt sign. And we're just on our way down. So yeah, we're locked in. So yeah, we're doing this flight. American Airlines flight 1434, call sign American 434 Quebec. Flew the it's flying today and it flew yesterday. Oh no, it flew today. So yeah, that's what we're doing. It's been a nice little flight, although we did kind of run out of a little bit of time. So, oh yeah, I've got to set the QNH. QNH 3004. There you go. Hello, Basic. Yeah, get your landing predictions in the chat, Raiders. Exclamation point landing with your prediction in minus numbers. So yeah, here's our present position. We're on the Grizzle 1 arrival for 26 left at Vancouver. Just passing Pise. We do have some terrain issues, so I am going to put the radar on. Just to be a bit careful. Got mountains to the right. We also had a lot of sun, so the blinds are down. As you can see, the blinds are down. Vancouver Airport should be straight ahead somewhere over here. Should be Vancouver Airport. Right, let's do the PA announcement. Right, let's ding the cabin. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your Captain Spoony speaking from the flight deck. As you've probably noticed, we've turned on the seatbelt sign and have begun our descent into Vancouver International Airport. We expect to be on the ground in approximately 20 minutes. The weather in Vancouver is reporting good visibility, light winds and mild temperatures, making a comfortable arrival in this morning. At this time, we'd ask that you return to your seat and ensure your seatbelt is securely fastened. Please make sure your seat back is upright and tray table is stowed. All carry-on items are safely secured and electronic devices should remain in flight mode until we've arrived at the gate. The cabin crew will shortly be making their final checks before taking the seats for landing. On behalf of the entire crew at American Airlines, thank you for flying with us today. Whether Vancouver is your final destination or you're connecting onwards, we hope you've enjoyed your journey and look forward to welcoming you on board again in the future. We'll be landing very shortly. Thank you and welcome to Vancouver. Cabin crew, prepare the cabin for landing. I do it for the immersion. I could actually do that and do it as like a shared cockpit, and then they could sit in the back of the plane and then they just sit there and watch and be sat in one of the seats. I'll have to do that. I think we might have to do that for our subs, I think. What do you think, chat? Yeah. Yeah, yes and no. Yes, it would make it easier, but it would still be hard because I'm still just sat in front of a computer at the end of the day and not actually in a real plane. Like the old adage they joke is, if you get a simulator pilot to sit in a cockpit, oh, he'll know how to work the FCU and the MCDU, the MCDU, but if you ask him, slide the seat back so you can get in, where's the button? You wouldn't know, you wouldn't have a clue. Hello, Gamlin. Right, we've just passed Egret. So we're on to Govav. Coming up 10,000 feet, so we're going to start getting the landing lights on. Make sure the logo is set to 2 as well, just so we have that lovely American livery showing off. That's not Seattle down there, is it? What city's that? What we've just flown over the top of? I love the fact that we are so close to the American border. We do 90% of this approach in the US, and then at the last second we just cross the border into Canada. Right, we're at 10,000 feet. Starting to slow down. 250 knots. Yeah, because I know your controls had an observer mode, but I can't remember. Does that new program someone's made? I downloaded it the other day. Does FS Copilot have it? Right, we'll slow down to 250 knots. There is a speed restriction coming up of 230. I'll show you there's our position. So yeah, so after PEMSU we're on manual, so what I would be expecting is basically when I see Kipper, we can make the turn to Kipper. So I'm going to punch us down. I'm going to go back into thousands on my new FTU. Set it to 4,000 feet. Here comes the speed reduction down to 230 knots. Yeah. Deary me. Thank you. Still at 70 frames, so we're spot on. Cabin crew, seats for landing. Right, chap, let's lock in. Right, I'm going to turn off Twitch alert, so don't try it. So yeah, we're literally just now crossing the border into Canada. Oh, Canada! That's wild. Right, we're going down to 4,000 feet. Right, let's get the landing systems on. Beautiful. 12 miles out. I'm being a bit naughty because I should really be saying what I'm doing on Unicom, but I can't be bothered. Where's Vancouver? Is that the airport over there? Yeah, there it is. Right, there's Pemsu, and then we go manual. And then basically what I'll do is as soon as we get to Pemsu, I'm going to go direct. Hello, Mr. Spoony. You're on camera. They just saw your head. Don't excite them like that. Yeah, why haven't I got 20 subs for Mr. Spoony appearing in chat? Alright, so ground spoilers. We're about 10 miles out, so I'm going to go flat one now. Which will bring our speed down. Hopefully. Oh, I just did it by the thing. Oh my god, I just did it by mouse. Whoops. Right, let's go 210 speed on. I just literally did it force of habit, but I did it on the mouse. Whoops. Right, I'm going to activate approach, please. Approach phase activated. Right, and we're going to go direct to Kipper. Now. Final approach, altitude is, yeah, it's literally 4,000 and you hold it. I'm going to swing round. On the localizer. The switch cam. Lock star. Missed approach is... What's a shuttle climb? Oh, it's missed approach. Yeah, we'll just say missed approach is free. Right. There's the localizer. There's Vancouver looking gorgeous down on our right. Getting Andy some more pretty, right, on the approach. Approach arms, staying, we're 15 miles out, so I'm going to go down to 190. Flap 2. Glide slow. Right, mist is free. Set. Right, I'm gonna drop the gear. Gears down, free green. 10 miles out, gonna go 170 till 4. Set. Flat 3. And flat 4. Right, let's get set up in position. Look at that. Look at Vancouver to the right. So bit stuck there. Looking good, looking very good. Ground spoilers are armed, seatbelt signs are on, landing E-cam is no blue, the gear's down, free green, flaps full, landing lights are on. Coming up to 5.5 miles. Wind is, it's actually a tailwind at the minute, but only just. About 2 knots tailwind. So I'm going to go manage speed now. Give it just a half a mile more just to slow the plane down. Oh, stuttering, stop it.
1,000.
1,000. Right, visualizer on my aircraft. He's mine. Looking good, looking very good.
Approaching 26 left.
Thank you, Raz. Too red, too wide, just right.
500.
A little bit off to the right. Correct in now. Bit off to the right still. Come on. There it is, catch it.
100 above.
I see it. Still off to the right. Come on, plane.
Minimum.
Continue.
$100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard. 10, 5.
Ooh. Versus out, decel. I'll take that. A little bit off centre line, but we got it back. Versus stowed. And you're braking.
Auto brake off.
No, not a Mrs. Spoony win. Kyle win. Done and done. Right, let's get the tiller in. Clean up, flaps up, ground spoilers disarmed. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Vancouver. Terrain radar off, that off, flight director off. All off. Vacate. Right, where are we? We are on Lima 2. East... Wait, what? Apron 6. What gate did we say? 75, didn't we? Yes. 75, 75, 75, 75. There it is. No idea. Apparently Menzies operate at Vancouver. Although saying that, I'm pretty sure I forgot to get the thingy for it. My bad. Get them. Right. We are down. Where are we? Where's the parking spot we're going for? Okay, not too bad. We need to get on Vster. Okay. Get the landing lights off, them off. That's a taxi. Get that off. 286. Let's see how we were on the runway. Not bad. Little bit off. Little bit off centre, but that's fine. That's doable. Start the APU. Transponder off, which it now is. Check left. Check right.
Approaching 13.
So we cross and immediately turn left here onto Vster. Pump the brakes a little. There we go. Swing it round. Yeah, this is Vster. APU's now coming on. Look 2's reset. That was exactly 4 hours. Yeah, we just carry on taxiing up Victor. Yeah, minus 286. I'll take that. Right. Do we turn here? No, we're alright, I think. Keep going. Private jet. Nice. That's Kilo. APU's on. We want this next right coming up. Yep, that's fine. Clear left. Good. How do you pop the visor back down again? That one comes up. Carry on down here. Wow. Andy, you're a machine, mate. Thank you very much. You're an absolute machine. Alright, Carl, mate. I will see you later. Right, let's just double check my parking stands. Yeah, we're coming in on Papa. I think is the plan, chap. Which is, funny enough, this turn coming right here. See that, Kyle? So we're going to come in on Papa. I'm going to turn the taxi light off now. Don't need it. What time is it local? 7:20 in the morning. What was that? Oh, broadcast. Reminder at 1400 Zulu today, guys. Audio for Vatsim will be down for approximately 1 hour for an upgrade. No voice comms are going to work during this time. There you go, guys. Just a little public service announcement for you. Whoa. What stand did I say? 75 should be this stand right here, in theory. Although I did forget to download the GSX profile, so it might be completely buggered. 75, yep, it's right here. Ladies and gentlemen, parking brake set. 1 blue, 1 green, 2 engines, dead. Transponder off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Vancouver. Seatbelt sign off, beacon light off. In comes the jet bridge. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a very nice little flight. Well, and he's already on it with a poll on the Discord. Right, we're down. Ground power's in. APU's off. Fuel pumps are already off. Stop the clock, 4 hours 25, exactly. That was a good little flight, although bags changed. There you go, passengers are deboarding. That's it, we're done. Nice. Right. Right, that's us done, chat. Another flight in the books. Let's see how Volanta took it. Let's have a look. Volanta, what did you think? Do your flight. Look at that for a flight. What do you think Volanta's landing rate was? Ready? Minus 275. That wasn't too bad. I'll take that. That wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad at all. That wasn't too bad. There you go. That was our taxi route in. Sweeping right, cross the runway, up here. Yeah, wasn't too bad. Yeah, it was a little bit off centre for the landing, but not too bad. Not too bad at all. Right, that is me done. Bang on time as well. That was a good call by Andy for us to speed up the sim, because yeah, I've got 10 minutes before I've got to leave the house. So that's worked out quite well. Right, so the passengers are deboarding. Let's switch over. Yeah, that looks so good in the bottom corner. Right then, that is me done for today. I hope you all enjoyed that. That was a lovely little flight. That is us done. Right, so let's wrap it all there. Thank you so much everyone for joining me. I will be back tomorrow. Usual time, same bad channel. As always, youtube.com/@aviators_TV. There you'll find all our stream VODs and other video content. As always, if you're a long-time YouTube watcher, please consider giving us a membership to the Call Sign Club on YouTube. It is currently only $1.99 a month on YouTube because I'm the only one that multi-streams and yada, yada, yada. As always, all funds go back into the channel to pay for sceneries and servers and this, that, the other. If you want to know anything more about me or the channel, head over to our website, www.aviatorstv.com. And I'm amazed the mic's not picking them up, to be honest. Right. Yeah, aviatorstv.com is our website. Head over there for all of the information and access some of our shared resources. And as always, if you want to come and chat, hang out, talk about planes, share screenshots, this, that, the other, just like every other channel on the internet, we have a Discord. Link is in the chat. Right. I'm getting out of here before I've had enough because they're yapping. Right. I'm done, those. I will see you all tomorrow. I hope you all enjoyed that. Like I said, that's our World Cup fever #2. Obviously, Andy will prep and plan another one in the books at some point. No rush, no hurry. But yeah, Andy's already got the poll in Discord if you want to make me do something tomorrow. And yeah, that is it. I am off skis. I'm going to go. I will be about on the Discord to chat about the England game when that's on. But until then, have a good rest of your evening. Don't do anything I won't do. And I will catch you all tomorrow. Until then, as always, I'll leave you with your favourite. And as always, Twitch, if you want to pick someone to raid, let me know and we'll go raid them and all that. Right, that's me done. As always, I will love you, leave you, catch you all tomorrow. Until then, 1, 2, 3. Concord! See you later, guys. Take care. Bye.